Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Here comes a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They need a yard here in 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He's past the marker, still on his feet. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Moore. Bites off a defender. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. 1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. Pressure is coming. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Second down after that previous play.
Chris, I don't know know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. No chance to catch it. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of now?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a shotgun run call. Gets some space around the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Martin. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. To The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Panthers offense back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fights through the tackler. Pass is caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. How's the spin move? That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll test the right side here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Incompletion makes it second down. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Georgia State offense on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Georgia State. Made the defense look slow that time. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. Just the running back with the ball. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Quarterback's got it on the option. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. There's a 1st and 10 play. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look at him run through those tacklers. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. After the PAT, the lead is 20. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a quick grab. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. Now the 40. And he just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense back out there now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. He's past the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's got his man wide open. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Fights off a defender. That's a strong stiff arm. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage. Opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return. And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First down, we're going to throw the ball. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier in space now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Inside the 20. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. A pop pass on a jet sweep. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Georgia State offense on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
The pocket breaking down. Runs through the defender. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. There's a wide-open receiver complete. And the game just good enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
First down, looking to throw the football. Rifles this football to the left. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. And the comeback continues. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. comes the Owls offense back out there. Looking for some space. It's Martin. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first down. Eludes a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Ball carrier finally out of bounds, but a huge pickup by the offense to end this 3rd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Press coverage now from these DBs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll pitch it. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game. Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Georgia State offense on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Moore. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, guys. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He stays alive. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
This time it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
How How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. Finding space at the 20. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Pitch to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score with a run to the right. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Georgia State. This offense really clicking. Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams to this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Panthers. Now to try for the 2-point conversion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the ball to the ground. A timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. He'll keep it on the draw play. Touchdown, Georgia State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Let's go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. The defense makes a stop to preserve the 1-point lead. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick.
56, Georgia State, 55.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
He shreds the tackle. He's got his man in the open field. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
1st and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And he runs it in for the 2-point conversion. That's important. Now a 2-score game. The lead at 9. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Panthers. This game is far from over.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention.
It's a fake PAT, looking to throw for it. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Kennesaw State Owls.